We're at the trailhead. It's about noon. Took us really, how long did it take? About 5 hours?
Yeah, good 5
No,
hours.
6 hours.
6 hours, right.
6 hours to get here to the trailhead. 4.5 to Marble. We're gonna hike up past Lake Geneva and probably camp at about 11:05. And then we're gonna climb Hagerman tomorrow. Only one intrepid person up here besides us. That was actually a pretty serious four-wheel drive road. We were saying my Subaru might have been able to make it, but it would have been crying. We're wondering if those peaks are the Maroon Bells or not.
Summer's end around the bend, just flying. The swimming suits.
Should be getting to Geneva Lake pretty quick here. I got over 2 miles on my watch. We're supposed to be 2 miles to the lake.
Conversation. I hope I didn't ruin your whole
Designated campsite number 2 and number 3.
Well, you never know
Up there somewhere.
how far from home you're feeling. Until you watch the shadows cross the ceiling. Well, I don't know, but I can see it snowing.
I got a little bit wet.
In your car, the windows are wide open. Come on home. Come on home. No, you don't have to.
We came on this trail
Just come
from
on.
Geneva Lake. Then we come to this sign here for Trail Rider Pass. And then the guidebook says we go up this trail for 0.3 miles. And then we're going to leave the trail
Break hearts and minds
and hike on a small trail that goes for about 1/10 of a mile, where there's supposed to be a very good campsite, which is also the right way we're supposed to be going for Hagerman. So we're not going to Trail Rider Pass. We're going to go up this trail only for 0.3 miles. So this is our campsite. We missed the drainage. We kept hiking a little bit too far past where we were supposed to go up the drainage. But then we got up here. We saw that it's such an excellent campsite. Paul's over there. He's got a nice little sheltered spot up there for his baby sack. And there's a small little lake down there where we can go get water. So we decided to just camp here. Then tomorrow we'll backtrack back down to where we missed the drainage. We were a little bit confused because it said you follow a creek. Well, there's a creek bed. The creek is dry. So that's why we kept on going, looking, where's the creek? Where's the creek? Well, that's apparently it. So we got to go back down to that dry creek bed. That's Hagerman right there. That's the south face. All right, I'm going down for water. And we deduced that we're on the 4-pass loop because there's been quite a few people hiking by, which is a very popular either backpack or a run if you're an ultra runner. Paul was telling me he did it years ago. They came up here and just did it in a day. They just drove up here, parked at the Maroon Lake, and then did the 4-pass in a day. He said Paul DeWitt was there, and Rick Hessig, and Keith Grimes, and him, and maybe Rich Muzzy. They just came up for the day, crammed into one Subaru, and so there's one of the passes right there. It's Trail Rider Pass, and there's the lake down there we're going to get water at. And over there is the Maroon Bells. So the pass goes over to the right of the Maroon Bells, the 4-pass loop. And then it comes around here, and then it goes up over Trail Rider Pass, and then the next pass after that is Buckskin Pass. So there's our objective. We just got to go up these rocky benches, and then supposedly there's a steep gully, Class 2+, which will take us up into a grassy meadow. The introduction is over, as Jerry Roach would say. That's what we just came up. Down there is the dry creek. Although we did find that it had water coming. There were springs in the creek farther up next to that ideal campsite that we should have stayed at. It was really a nice little campsite, flat, right in the copse of trees, real close to the spring. Paul's already on the summit. I got a little ways to go. That's snowmass over there.
You want to call anybody with this?
If I could send a text to Rebecca,
Yeah,
that'd be good.
We'll do that in a second. Let me send a text to this.
So we're on the summit of Hagerman, and we had to go along this ridge to get here. When we climbed Snowmass, we thought, well, nah. We were in running shorts and running shoes. We just decided no. That was 20 years ago, probably.
Want it. Come on home.
I don't want to film you falling.
Come on home. No, you don't have to be alone. Just come on. Thank you.
This is the creek that wasn't. We thought it was a dry creek down below. It's running here, but down by the trail, it's dry, so we didn't think it was the creek.
Till I'm out of sight before I run.
Oh.
But then I'm going to run really fast. I just don't like to show off.
Paul forgot his sunglasses. He thinks they're up at the campsite, so he's going to run back up to the campsite, which is just up there. I'm timing you. Did you find them? All right. Took you about 15 minutes. How long did it take you to find them up there?
15 minutes. I walked out and looked over at some areas where I had wandered, this morning, and lo and behold, there they were, Quite a shock to, instead of just turning around and giving up when I didn't see them at the campsite, I thought, well, let me look around, see if there's somewhere else in here. And there they were.
No. You see any wasps?
Yeah,
Around the bend, just
come out. See?
the swimming suits are on the land.
Now I'm gonna hit it with a stick.
No. Then we run, right? Run like the Dickens.
It's a fun game.
Well, you never know how far from home you're feeling until you watch the shadows cross the ceiling. Well, I don't know, but I can see it snowing.
Success.
In your car, the windows are wide open. Come on home. Come on home. No, you don't have to be alone.
It's his private drive there. There's an old sign though. Probably no longer valid. As an adjunct to our story, the night before our epic climb, I tried to get out of my sleeping bag in order to take a leak in the middle of the night. I jammed my toe, fracturing it and dislocating it. I still climbed the mountain, but I had to go to the doctor the next day and get it fixed.